Hey gang, Dustin here with Lancaster Archery Supply with another product video brought to you by our partners over at Quality Archery Designs. Today we're going to be talking about the QAD PSE Integrate MX Arrow Rest. So we take a look at, these are all the things that are included with the package with the Integrate Arrow Rest, and right away you're going to see that this is a full containment style rest that most people are popular with and familiar with QAD. This arrow rest is going to have that full containment bar with this dovetail launcher arm. It's going to be featured their velocity drop down technology, so that means that it's going to work with compound bows up to 400 feet per second. It's going to give you plenty of fletch clearance, and it's going to give you full containment at full draw, and then as well as when you let down. This rest is a cable-driven rest, so you'll see we have a cable cord that's going to be timed into the down cable on your compound bow, and that is going to raise that dovetail up, and it's going to align those two marks together at full draw. So you have those two marks come together late in the draw cycle, just as those stops come to touch, and then once that's set, that launcher will activate upon shot. The Integrate Arrow Rest is special because it uses this dovetail technology. So we've seen this from a few different manufacturers right now. This technology is going on its third year in use within the industry, and it's really gained popularity. So this PSE Integrate Rest is going to be compatible with PSE's flagship Evo EVL32 and the Evo EVL34. Those aluminum bows from PSE's flagship line are going to fit and work with this rest perfectly. If I break it down for you, you're going to see right here, this is the outer clamshell of the rest, and that's what's going to engage in the dovetail of those PSE risers. And I'm just going to unlock that to show you the insides of this, and you can kind of understand how secure it is and why it's a preferred method of mounting a rest. So this outer security clamshell, this is what's going to bear the load, and this is really going to do all of that strength work right there. On the inside, you're going to see the micro dovetail in here, and that's going to be the same size dovetail. That's going to lock on the outside, and that screw right there, if I undo that, that's how you're going to set that initially up to the riser, and that's going to allow us to do our micro adjustment. So with that clamshell loose, if I turn this elevation knob, it's clearly marked U and D right on there. So you as the user will know if you're going to move the rest up or move it down with that micro adjustability. So if I turn this knob here, you can see I can make very fine elevation adjustments when I'm paper tuning or bare shaft tuning or whatever kind of adjustments I'm making. I could do with that micro adjustment right there. Once I have it mounted on the bow, we're going to put that outer clamshell back on, and to lock it in place, all you have to do is snug that down. If you want to make a micro adjustment, just loosen that up, will allow you to make that adjustment and then lock it down tight. So that's that dovetail technology that's synonymous with Integrate rests. One of the reasons that I like these Integrates, again, micro adjust up and down, micro adjust left and right. If I want to make a windage adjustment, I could loosen that set screw right there. And by loosening that set screw, I'm going to have a very, very fine windage adjustment right there. And you can see, again, this knob has been laser marked with left and right, so I can clearly and easily paper tune my bow with that micro adjustment. Having the Integrate rest, you're not going to have that mounting bar. You're not going to have a mounting bolt. You're not going to have a set screw that's going to be marred into the side of your riser. So there's a lot of things that you're subtracting from your setup. And you know, the best part is no part. So the simplest part is no part. And that's kind of the design feature behind this rest, is that they've eliminated some things to make it simpler and easier. We've seen rests on the market recently that have put levels on their mounting bracket so they can make sure that their rest is straight when you're mounting it. This is the exact opposite of that. It's subtracting parts using extremely solid dovetail to mount this to the riser, to weld it into the riser securely, and you don't have to worry about this rest being pitched forward or back or rotating in a heavy use, a hunting scenario. You can be sure that you can beat on an integrate rest and it's not going to go anywhere. Other than that, by not having that mounting bar, you're also making a way to move quivers and other accessories on the side of your bow closer or in line to the riser. So you're also opening things up from a tuning perspective and to making things more in line. It's really great that manufacturers are working together. They're sharing intellectual property to allow like Quality Archery Design and PSE to work together to get those dovetails on the bows and get these products working together. Well, that's it for today, archers. If you like this video, be sure and give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, be sure you subscribe across all of our channels, ring that bell so you get notifications when we put out new videos like this one. And if you have questions on this product or any others, be sure and visit us at lancasterarchery.com.